to the Seahawks here now. I gave them a B plus. Thought they had a decent grade. They started out the back of the first with the surprise in Jerry Bryce, but he kind of fits their team and what they need. But he's kind of like Zach Charbonnet too.
Yeah, it's one of those interesting things. Like when this pick happened, like we kept seeing rumors of it. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna do that. That sounds too much like Clyde Edwards-Helaire to the Chiefs the year the Chiefs won. But they did it, and the more you look at it, the more it's like, okay, well, actually, that fits along with what Charbonnet had and is. And with Charbonnet coming back with the injury, and the injury was late enough, you might just get almost a whole year of price. At least I would think 10 weeks or so, based on how late that injury was. And if he is Zach Charbonnet, well, then you got him at 32. That's still a good value for you because they were able to bring some guys back. They lost some to free agency, but they're going to get those comp picks next year.
Yep, for sure.
So
but
I think it's a
I
good
also
spot for
like
Seattle.
they took Bud Clark from TCU, which I think fits their mold and what they like to do, kind of like the Legion of Boom type of days at the safety position.
Yep, he was another one. I really like that value getting him at 64 because I thought he could have been middle of the second. But again, this draft class, those corners dropped, and there was offensive guys that went in the first that pushed some defense down. Got a good value there at the end of the second,
which really worked right into the Seahawks draft plans, I think, because they lost a lot of guys in free agency on the defensive side of the ball after the Super Bowl. So they were able to fill in a bunch of holes.
They did. Who'd they take in the third? Because I think that was another pick that I ended up liking
They took
as a good value.
cornerback Julian Neal from Arkansas.
Yep. So another good value there. Like we said, these corners kept falling. I like what they were able to do in the mid round. I don't love price at 32. I mean, I love it for fantasy.
I think
But
that was just like a big in need, and they missed out in free agency. Did they
right.
go after ETN?
No, I thought they were gonna. I think their plan was to try to bring back Walker, and then Walker they realized was just gonna get way too much. And I think it was just they weren't gonna pay a free agent a certain amount because they probably knew they could get price at 32.